WWE 5 Best Opponents for Liv Morgan. When she returns from injury, Liv Morgan can face these WWE superstars when she comes back to the promotion after recovering from her injury. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Elena. Have a nice day. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Liv Morgan is easily one of the biggest names in WWE's women's division right now. Over the years, she's proven to be a major driving force behind the division's global rise thanks to her stunning looks and electrifying in-ring skills. She's carved out a legacy that already puts her up there with some of the all-time greats. Unfortunately, just as things were heating up, Liv suffered a nasty setback. During a match with Kairi Sane, she took a bad fall on a takedown attempt and ended up dislocating her shoulder. The pain was clear as day. She immediately grabbed her arm and had to leave the match. She was rushed to the hospital and diagnosed with a dislocated right shoulder. Since then, she's undergone surgery and is currently doing intense physical therapy with top rehab specialist Kevin Wilk. It's going to be a while before she's back, which is a big blow for WWE. She was supposed to square off against Nikki Bella in what fans were hyped to see as a blockbuster feud. Now, with Liv on the sidelines, WWE has to pivot and figure out who's stepping into the spotlight to face Nikki instead. That said, this break could be a blessing in disguise. It gives WWE time to plot a fresh and exciting comeback path for Liv, and when she's ready, there's no shortage of big names she could go toe-to-toe with. Kairi Sane would be the perfect opponent for Liv Morgan's big return. After all, Kairi's the one who put her on the shelf in the first place, so Liv coming back to settle the score would make total sense. They've already shown great chemistry in the ring, and a revenge-fueled feud between them could be super entertaining to watch. It'll be interesting to see if Triple H actually goes ahead with this matchup, especially since there are other big-name superstars and juicier storylines that Liv could easily be slotted into instead. Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan are basically the Naruto and Sasuke of WWE's women's division. Total opposites with an electric rivalry that always delivers. Every time they square off, you know it's going to be something special. From fighting over Dominic Mysterio to clashing over Judgment Day, these two have a long, chaotic history that makes every encounter feel personal. Their contrasting personalities only add to the hype. Rhea's dominant, no-nonsense presence versus Liv Morgan's unpredictable, scrappy energy. And honestly, if WWE really wanted to shake things up, flipping the script by turning Liv Morgan heel and Rhea face would be such a wild twist. It'd keep fans guessing and crank the drama up to 11. Io Sky is hands down one of the top stars in the women's division right now. Her in-ring skills are next level, and she's easily among the best WWE has to offer. Before Liv Morgan got sidelined with that nasty injury, there were rumors floating around that she was about to jump into a title feud with Io. So if Io's still holding gold when Liv makes her comeback, it could set up something seriously epic. Liv going after the title would make total sense and could lead to some show-stealing matches. Plus, with Triple H known for spotlighting Japanese talent, there's a pretty solid shot we could actually see this match go down. Honestly, it's a dream scenario waiting to happen. Liv Morgan's got plenty of reasons to go after Roxanne Perez once she's back from injury. Roxanne didn't just fill Liv's shoes, she basically took over her whole vibe. She stepped into Judgment Day, teamed up with Raquel Rodriguez, and totally took the spotlight Liv used to shine under. From Liv's perspective, that's gotta feel like a full-on betrayal. There's some serious emotional fuel for a feud here. Liv could come back with a chip on her shoulder, ready to take everything back from the one who replaced her. And let's be honest, both Roxanne and Liv are top-tier talents, and their styles would complement each other so well in the ring. If WWE pulls the trigger on this, it could be a show-stealing rivalry. Nikki Bella going head-to-head with Liv Morgan when Liv returns. Yeah, no one's shocked. That matchup's been brewing for a while. With Nikki back in WWE and Liv Morgan still sidelined, fans have been eyeing this as a must-see rivalry. And Nikki didn't exactly play it subtle either. She recently posted a pic with Dominic Mysterio, Liv's on-screen love interest, with the caption, "Miss you, Liv." Total shots fired. That alone hints at the drama WWE might be lining up behind the scenes. So now the big question is, will Triple H stick with what seems like an obvious direction and let these two powerhouses collide? Or does he have a curveball coming that no one saw coming? One thing is for sure, Triple H hasn't exactly been doing a great job when it comes to running WWE. If he wants to win the fans back and turn things around, he's got to be super strategic with his next moves. No more fumbled storylines or half-baked feuds. Everything needs to hit just right. And with Liv Morgan being such a fan favorite, her return is going to come with a lot of eyes on it. This is the perfect chance for Triple H to shake things up and remind everyone why he's in charge. Whatever he's planning for Liv's comeback, it needs to be big, bold, and unforgettable. So who do you think should face Liv Morgan when she returns to the promotion? Finn Balor to add 33-year-old WWE star to the Judgment Day as Dominic Mysterio's bodyguard. Potential explored. The Judgment Day has once again risen to power after months of tensions and conflicts, all thanks to Finn Balor. Ever since Liv Morgan was sidelined, the Prince has taken things under his control. Besides, his tensions with Dominic Mysterio also seem to have quelled. In fact, Balor has become quite supportive of Dirty Dom on Raw. There is a good possibility that Balor could bring a giant to the faction as Mysterio's enforcer. The talent could be none other than Omos. The 33-year-old has been away from WWE for quite some time. He recently signed a new contract with the promotion, which indicates that WWE has plans for him. And what better way to bring him back than pairing him with the heel faction? Dominic Mysterio is at risk of losing the Intercontinental Championship, as AJ Styles has been haunting him. Moreover, the Judgment Day is currently in need of a powerhouse who could protect the group, and Omos could be the ideal fit. Standing at 7 feet 3 inches tall and weighing over 400 pounds, he is one of the most intimidating figures in WWE currently. The Nigerian Giant's imposing physical presence would fill the gap of a powerhouse, providing muscle power to the Judgment Day. He could help Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, and JD McDonough protect their respective championships in their matches. Omos' addition could be a game-changer for the heel faction, allowing the Judgment Day to assert its dominance. This potential angle could also help WWE use the 33-year-old on television regularly, as fans have been clamoring to see the Nigerian Giant back on the company's programming. Whatever is discussed above is currently speculation, as there is currently no update on Omos' status. Finn Balor to add more members to the Judgment Day? It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that Finn Balor has taken over the Judgment Day in Liv Morgan's absence. He has been pulling the strings for the faction lately and had a key role in bringing Roxanne Perez to the group. Fans have been wondering whether Balor could bring some more members to the stable. There were rumors of male members being added to the faction some time ago. Now that Morgan is gone, Finn Balor has all the leverage to do what he wants to. However, the chances of the group adding more members at this point seem relatively low. The Judgment Day is currently enriched with everything it needs. The faction has once again risen to power as its members hold different titles. Apart from an enforcer figure, it doesn't look like WWE is considering adding any more members to the heel group at this point. It'll be interesting to see how things shape up for the faction on Raw in the coming weeks and whether Triple H has plans for a big surprise. Fans react to Nikki Bella taking a dig at Liv Morgan as she poses alongside Dominic Mysterio ahead of Evolution. Nikki Bella is making a lot of noise among the wrestling crowd recently as she is set to take center stage at the 2025 Evolution event. The Diva is scheduled to be a part of the Women's Battle Royale, where superstar female wrestlers from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT will battle it out to win a chance to compete at a future championship match. The winner will face any of the women's world title holders of her choosing at the upcoming Clash in Paris Premium Live event. And Nikki Bella is ready to take this bull by the horns. But before that, she is on point with her cheekiness, and her recent dig at an injured Liv Morgan has the fans talking. Nikki Bella poses with Dominic Mysterio while dissing on Liv Morgan. It was not a direct hit at the currently injured Liv Morgan, but Nikki Bella recently posed alongside Dominic Mysterio, Natalya, and Maxine Dupree, and captioned the photo with a cheeky, "Miss you, Liv." Of course, this is just her way of teasing the Judgment Day member, who was supposed to face Bella at Evolution 2025, but will be missing out on the event because of her shoulder injury. Morgan got an injury on her shoulder after a fight against Kairi Sane turned unfortunate for Dearest Gurita, and now she has been, in some ways, replaced by Roxanne Perez. Things are changing, and the recent candle tribute during Raw was just another thing that had heads turning. Fans are now eagerly waiting for some update on Morgan and cannot wait to see how things turn out once she makes her comeback. Nikki Bella took to X, formerly Twitter, to share the photo of her alongside Dominic Mysterio, Liv Morgan's on-screen boyfriend, Natalia and Maxine Dupree, to take a dig at Liv Morgan. She is gearing up for Evolution and looks to be rubbing it in the face of Morgan, what she's been missing out on. And of course, this has the fans talking. They soon flooded Bella's mentions, saying what this could mean for the future of Dom and Liv's on screen. Relationship Dominic Mysterio poses. With Nikki Bella, Natalia, Maxine Dupree. Bella returned to WWE Raw and immediately got into a feud with Judgment Day member Liv Morgan. While WWE had major plans for this feud to culminate in a match at Evolution 2, Morgan suffered an injury that had her shelved. This was heartbreaking for her kayfabe love interest, Dominic Mysterio. Or was it? Dominic Mysterio is okay with Nikki Bella. Since his heel turn, Mysterio's character has been simple. A girl acts nice with him and he melts like ice cream in her hands. This was seen with Rhea Ripley and Morgan. He even takes on their feuds to ensure they always win and never misses a chance to make their opponents feel bad about themselves. However, this was not the case on